Come on in, grab a seat, let's talk, let's talk. Let's just get right to it, okay? Let's just get right to it. I hope you came into this video today with great vibes, not just good vibes, but great vibes, okay? So the title of this video does say fragrances that I hate, and I realize that hate can be a strong word. So these are fragrances that I dislike. I don't want to say strongly dislike, but okay, I just don't like them. I don't like them, but in no way, shape, or form am I saying that if any of these are your favorites or if any of these are your ride or dies, in no way, shape, or form am I saying that you're musty, crusty, and you stink. I am not saying that at all. I'm just saying that they do not work for me. So I do want to put that disclaimer out there. I am not trying to offend anybody, make anybody feel bad if one of these scents just so happens to be one of your favorites. It just does not work for me. Okay? Okay, so good vibes only. Please don't take this to heart. Please, please. So I do want to shout out to my returning subscribers, tried and true. Thank you so much for coming back to watch yet another video. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I hope you'll consider joining the Ev Effect family too. So jumping right in to the first fragrance that I want to share with you. If you watched my MFK collection video, and if you have not, I will put a card or tag it down below. But in that video, I sprayed one of the samples and I immediately said no. I said no. But for the sake of not being a hypocrite, I did give it an opportunity to impress me over the last couple of months. So I tried it on my skin and it just didn't work. It just didn't work. And so the scent that I'm talking about is a palm. A palm, a palm, a palm. I don't know. But this is a sample. It's not a full-size bottle. I did want to give this sample a chance to consider it in the future for a full-size bottle buy. I tried it. I don't like it. So there's orange blossom and amber, I think, in it, but it just doesn't seem to mix well for me on my skin. Honestly, I get more of a resinous vibe than I do an amber note from this. It's almost like they went to the tree and they scraped the resin or benzoin, whichever term you want to use, off the tree and forgot to pull off the bark pieces as they extracted it. In the opening, I get a blast of floral and I feel like the orange blossom is trying to compete instead of synchronizing with the rest of its note mates. So yeah, it's a no for me, unfortunately. I tried, I gave it its shot and it just is a no. All right, so the next one that I have on this list is Roga by Latafa. Okay, so the notes in here are, I believe, vanilla, musk, agarwood, and incense. And I'll have all the notes on the side of me so you can read all the notes. But yeah, no. Actually, this is the one that I've had the longest out of all of the ones that I want to share. I've had this the longest, so I've given this the longest time to change my mind, and it didn't do that. It hasn't done that. I don't think it's gonna do that. So to me, this smells like vanilla extract and incense more than anything. And on my body, I felt like it turned musty. Musty, not musky, but musty. You ever go out and you get a whiff of something that smells strange, smells peculiar, or what have you, and you're trying to, like, you're looking around trying to figure out what that smell is, and then you take a whiff of yourself just to make sure it isn't you? And sure enough, it was this doing the musty dance on my skin, and I just couldn't get down with that. I couldn't vibe. I don't vibe with the must, okay? I love me some musk, but not the must, okay? So I tried my best to give this a fair chance, but I can't. I can't. Y'all, if something isn't working, whether that be the job, the friendship, the relationship, the ponytail, or the fragrance, don't force it. Just let it go. Let it go. So I am letting this go. So the next fragrance I have to share is actually a travel size that I picked up not too long after I got the Roga. And I got it off Fragrance Net, and that is Creed Royal Princess Oud. Now this one I also tried my best to give it its fair share. It's, you know, I've used quite a bit. This one is one that definitely smells different on paper than it does on my skin. So on paper, this one has a fairly woody, decent scent. And it turns a little powdery. There's oud in here too, I believe, agarwood. And that is not, it's not in the forefront. It sits, I think it sits perfectly in the background. So on paper, it's somewhat pleasant. It's pleasant. But on my skin, it smells completely different. Completely different. And it ain't good. So that's all I really have to say about it. I don't like it. I tried to give it its fair share as well. And it's a no. It's a no. So the next ones that I have did not start off as dislikes or hate. I actually really like them. But over the last few months, I just noticed that the performance on them changed for me. For whatever reason, I don't know. So unfortunately now they are on this list. All right, so the next one in line is, sorry guys, but it is Mon Paris by YSL. So it smells pretty right now. So I got this as a birthday gift in, I think, 2018 or 2019. And this is a fruity floral, really pretty fruity floral. Oh man. It has raspberry, strawberry, pear, and I think musk in here as well. So I got it as a birthday gift, and when I first smelt it, so before I got this as a gift, I had never smelt it. So it was a very pleasant surprise to open it and actually enjoy and love this fragrance. But I noticed in the last several months that it's not the same, and I don't know what changed. I don't know if it's the fragrance itself or my body chemistry that's just saying no, we won't go. I don't know, but it became annoying and cloying on me, and it wasn't like that initially. I just hate that that happened to this, so I refrained from using it. I did pick it up though last month. What's today? January. I picked this up sometime in November, and I sprayed this on my body right after a shower. So typically after I get out of the shower, I moisturize and then I spray my fragrance. But for whatever reason this day, I was in a different zone. After I got out the shower, I went straight to my fragrance collection and I picked this up, sprayed it, and it worked beautifully that day, right? So maybe I need to go out of order with my shower routine with this one. Maybe I need to spray this before I moisturize for it to manage well and not annoy me, but yeah. So this has sentimental value, so I'm going to try my best to work this out because this was a gift. So I want to give it as much of a chance as I can, however long that takes. So that's Mon Paris. All right, so this last one that I have to share, it may raise a few eyebrows. But let's not squabble about this. Let's just talk it out in the comments. We can agree to disagree because it's good vibes only, okay? And I am talking about Narciso Rodriguez for her. I know. 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 I love Narciso Rodriguez, but this one's just not cutting it for me anymore. I have Poudre, which I absolutely love, and this will be in my collection for as long as I have a nose to smell because that's how much I love this one. This is a beautiful powdery scent, along the lines with Fleur de Peau, but this one is more romantic to me than Fleur de Peau is. This is a little bit more sensual, a little bit more flirty, a little bit more alluring comparing it to Fleur de Peau. And then I also have Pure Musk for her, which I love wearing this to bed. And when I re-up on this bottle, I am going to get the bigger size. So I love Narciso, but for her, ain't for me. This one ain't for me. I'm sorry. I don't really have anything else more to say about this except it's a no. I'm sorry, guys. All right, guys. So I completely forgot to mention one of the absolute biggest reasons why I stopped reaching for the Narciso Rodriguez for her. And it's because after about 30 or so minutes of wear, it starts to smell like urine. Yeah, urine. And I'm not about that urine life. Yeah, I still have control over my bladder, so I don't want to smell like pee. So that is the absolute biggest reason why I stopped using it. So luckily, glass half full, these are really the only ones in my collection that I'm just not feeling. Everything else I absolutely genuinely love and I enjoy wearing them. So I do need to just go ahead and purge these. I don't know if I am going to sell them or give them away. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. If you have watched the video this far, I'm gonna give these away. So if you've watched the video this far, sorry guys, my camera cut off and yeah, I know my camera is telling me that I need to start investing in more SD cards and stop spending all this money on fragrances. Anyways, what I was trying to say was that I am gonna go ahead and gift these. And this has fingerprints all over it, sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and gift these to anybody that would be interested. So these, Royal Princess Oud, even good old A Palm. The only one that I am not going to gift or give away is the Mon Paris because that is a sentimental fragrance. So I'm going to keep that and, you know, work it out. But these others, I will be gifting those. So all you have to do is leave a comment below with your email address stating which fragrance that you would like to have. This will be a first come, first served basis. So the first person to comment for each one of these, that's who it's gonna go to. So that is the end of this video. It wasn't all negative. We did end on a good note. So glass half full, always glass half full. All right, guys, until the next time, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.